us and welcome to the Soul House, one of the only places where you can be still yet moved at the same time. I'm your host, Destinee Chanel, and on today's episode, we're going to be discussing natural hair, men too. But first, let me go ahead and introduce to you my panelists. To the left of me, we have Nisha. Hello. Tony. Shankesia. And Latavia. To my right, we have Cody, Petrie, and Fernando. Okay, so my natural hair for myself has been an amazing and fulfilling journey. My hair for me is a way to express myself. I absolutely love my 4C hair. I haven't always been like that, but over the past 3 or 4 years, I have grown to really love my hair. As far as you guys, how do you feel about the natural hair stigma? Like, how do you feel like, what do you feel about the natural hair for yourself and for other people when they talk to you about natural hair?
So when I first started, this was before the natural hair thing was a thing. I was 17, so this was back in like 2011. It wasn't received very well initially. People were like, you know, what are you doing? Because everyone had perms at the time. And I had my fro out one day and I was begging someone to flat iron my hair because basically I was getting clowned. And it just really took a toll on me. I straightened my hair all the time. So I was natural, but I wasn't natural because it was always straight. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until my mom actually started going natural when I actually started embracing my hair. And that was like in 2013, so it's been about 6 years now. And it's been a struggle, but I've grown to really love my hair.
Did you big chop your hair? Or?
I didn't big chop, I transitioned. However, I did have to big chop because it got heat damaged.
And just so you know, big chopping your hair is when you pretty much cut off all of the perm ends on your hair and start over.
Yeah, I heat damaged it from straightening so much. So I cut it in like 2014 and then I grew it out. But I keep damaging it. I keep putting color and other things in it, but regardless, I do love my natural hair.
Okay. What's been some of y'all's experience with natural hair as far as with your own natural hair? Me and you too, y'all have natural hair as well.
I'm glad that she y'all feel like this is a battle of sex with all women on this side.
Yeah,
right. That's what I was thinking about. But y'all go first. How do you try to?
I started my natural hair journey when probably like 2010. I kind of did a big chop, and I am still trying to learn to embrace my natural curls because I honestly don't know how to comb my real hair. I've tried the twist outs and stuff like that, and it never looks right, so I always run to the weave, and I'm really trying to learn. I see this young lady's hair on social media and it's beautiful, and I see Miss Tony's hair beautiful, and I'm like, I really need to learn how to embrace that, and I just need a little help. But it's a struggle, but I'm trying.
Okay. Anybody else?
I actually had 2 different ones. Well, I did it in high school. I had my hair used to always be permed, and then same with Latavia. I started in high school, and I didn't know what to do with it. I always had it in like curls, or I would put weave in it, damage everything. And then in school, when I went to UTA in 2013, I permed it because I got tired because I didn't know what to do with natural hair. There's a lot of products and styles and stuff. I would never do it right. I would look on YouTube, try to do the styles, never came out right. And so then I had one of my friends perm my hair. That didn't work out. And then in 2017, I decided to lock my hair. So yeah, it was scary at first because my family, as soon as I made the decision to start locking my hair, I don't think it was received well. Only because I was told I would have to wear earrings to look feminine. I was told that I would have to make sure I wear makeup. I don't like makeup, I don't wear makeup. But, and then as soon as I started seeing it like grow, then I started embracing it more. So about to be 2 years in for my hair being locked.
Congratulations.
From a male perspective,
I love women with natural hair. I love women with natural hair, and I wish a lot more women would embrace it. I don't know. I think that's like a thing for me. Like that gets me for a woman that I'm attracted to, and she has natural hair. I feel like I'm gone.
Can I ask you something? Is it a certain type of natural hair?
What you do, like?
So I have noticed a lot of men, when they say natural hair, they love the 3D, 3C curly texture. But when it comes to the kinky, when it comes to the kinky coily, they're not as embracing of it. So you accept all natural hair.
Yeah, I'm trying to rub my hands in. You hear me? I'm trying to wash your hair. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. So I think a lot of black women should embrace that a lot.
Yeah, it was for me, my transition, from waves to dreads. It was my people. My dad had dreads, my brother had dreads. So the transition was easy. They taught me a lot. They taught me how to do my hair too as well. So it was easy for me. I mean, the transition was cool. As far as like the world accepting it, I really didn't care about what they was thinking about it or how they perceived it. But I mean, I really didn't care. The transition was easy for me. I loved it. I mean, I've been growing my dreads out since 2010. So I love it. It's cool. And I think that more women should embrace that natural look. I mean, I don't mind the weave or the fake hair or whatever. I don't mind at all. But I just hate the fact that it's kind of explaining who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a stamp. Because it's like they're always wearing it or they're not. They're like some women I know don't wear their natural hair because they don't feel like they're they can't like embrace it or whatnot, so they always wear it.
Yeah. I didn't know that's why I was doing it though. I just was unknowingly doing that, but that's why I was.
Yeah, it's a conscious thing. It's a racism thing. It's a conscious thing. I mean, because my mom, she pro-black and she used to have the bush and the natural hair and stuff like that until like the late 70s and stuff like that. And when that perm really took over, so she started wearing perm and then she got out of it recently when I started growing my hair. So she's wearing her hair back natural now and she can tell the difference.
How long have you been locked?
Since February 2010. Yeah.
9 years.
Yeah, 9 years.
What about you, Fernando? You have any?
Well, actually, I used to have dreads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in college. So, yeah, I'm all for natural hair women. Actually, I want to counter what she said. I like women with dreads. I think.
Yeah. I didn't even lie. There was this one girl I saw was like, oh my God.
I did have trouble.
Yeah, so
I feel like when usually most women that have dreads, they get a chance to see how long their hair actually is. Because you look at Chris, you're like, damn. You know, and you see some black women, they might have short hair from damage or anything like that, but I feel like the dreads personally, like it's natural, it's a natural state of being, and you can actually see how long, the length. Because I know a lot of women, they have like just natural hair, like just natural, and they think, hey, it's long, but
Shrinkage is real.
right. But I have a question. This for the ladies. So, do you think, as far as with black women, like damaging their hair, getting perms, do you think that started at home? As far as in the black community, how black people make fun of each other. Oh, she got nappy hair.
But what is nappy hair?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no such thing as nappy hair.
And grew up thinking.
It starts
that.
but it's also like everything else we talk about. It's part of media as well. That's putting it into us.
Yeah.
the media was definitely forced that into us hard. I mean, that's one of the things that they enforced us, like health and economics and stuff like that, especially like hair and the way we look. The media enforced the state, racism, that really forced us to like seriously.
But I will say this, I'm more against makeup rather than weave.
You nothing wrong with makeup.
That's me personally.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree with him. Like
I can deal with weave. I know sometimes.
Well, it depends. Some it depends.
I feel like it's kind of the same way you behind the makeup or hiding behind the wig. She's seeing her natural skin.
But she always wearing makeup and always.
I do know women like that. If they take their makeup off for the day, they won't go anywhere, even if it's
To
Walmart.
be honest, I'm really unattracted to that. If I see a woman that's always hiding behind that, and she's not embracing who she is, that's really like a confident, like internal, internal issue. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that.
That makeup big.
No, that makeup is big. I'd rather deal with the weave or the extended hair than the makeup. I'd rather women stop. I'd rather have women to stop wearing makeup just because of the chemicals that are in makeup. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of basically destroying your skin.
Yeah, y'all be like the skin. It got ass bad.
I'm conflicted on it because I like makeup. But I'm also the same type of person. I can be on here without makeup if I had to. I don't care about makeup enough to not wear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just.
I don't think you wear a lot of makeup.
No,
you don't.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but I still wear makeup.
No, they talk about they probably contour, the highlight.
Oh, boy from the soul, man. I saw this one girl look like a boy from the soul, man. Her makeup was so. I was like the movie The Soul. I was like, oh my God.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
So that takes me to my next question. What's been y'all's experience with natural hair in the workplace? So me personally, if when I go back to work, let's say I change my hair like probably every 2 weeks. If I don't have a hairstyle like this, it's probably changed every 2 weeks. And it's something totally different. My whole family has locks, so but I change my hair too much to do that. So every time I go back to work, the men at my job, the maintenance men, I don't care what property I've ever worked at, it's always the men that say something. And it's not in like a flirtatious way. It's like I don't know how to explain it. I'm noticing it and I'm letting you know that I notice it type of way.
You know who embrace.
And I don't think it's a good thing.
You know who your number one supporters with your natural hair is the young women, the young girls. Because I've seen that a lot, especially when I go to schools, like for my job and stuff like that.
They love it.
They love it.
Because that's their hair too. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's been y'all experiences at work with natural hair? You were going.
I mean, it may just be something that I'm thinking other people are thinking, but like when I go on interviews, I don't ever have my hair out. Normally I wear a puff. Today I just have it in a bun just because. But I always slick my hair back because I feel like that's more professional and that's more accepted. So I know I'm just conditioned to think maybe that's what the world accepts, so that's why I do that. But I really don't get a lot of negative things about my natural hair, but then again, I don't have 4C hair, so maybe I don't experience some of the things that other people do because I have seen discrimination towards 4C hair, definitely. But I never have experienced that. And then in the workplace I'm in, it's mainly black women anyway, so they're always complimenting.
Would you ever wear your hair in a puff to
a job interview?
Or not? Like,
I just feel like they don't accept it.
Right. So you won't because you feel like it won't be accepted.
I don't know.
You feel like that will determine you not getting a job.
You sound like you're indecisive with your
Yeah, you sound conflicted.
Because I feel like it could, but it's not definite.
Will you ever try it just to see?
I do it on purpose. So like if I go on job interviews, I take my locks out and do it on purpose. And the first day,
Like wear your locks down?
Yeah, just drawing down. The first week of my job, I always do that. And then when I start talking and opening my mouth and talking,
that's what matters.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, you thought something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So every time I go to the job interview, I'm always wearing this chain too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you wear that? Yeah. I swear to God. Yes, I swear to God. That's in front of Maria. Bro, you know me, bro. You know me, bro. So when we work together, dog, you know me. Yes. I wore my hair out, everything. Yes, with a suit on.
Oh.
For real? Yes. Maybe
but is it more accepted for men to do that versus women?
No.
They gonna look at the men.
I agree with you.
No, not when it comes to dreads. I don't. They look at black men with dreads, they don't.
They look at music. They look at music.
But I still think it doesn't stop what she was saying.
Right.
It doesn't determine it's not the fashion at the end of the day.
For your job?
Yeah.
I definitely do because my
I guess because I know a lot of black men with locks, long locks like yours that are in the corporate.
In high positions.
Yeah.
but I know my cousin got dreads and my auntie got like a law firm around here she worked at. And sometimes like we used to go in there and work with them. You know, we used to do like that stuff with the law firm. And my cousin coming there with dreads, she was like, man, he's a smart kid. Like my cousin, he got a degree, like chemical degree or something. Like, man, he a real smart kid, but his dreads, he gotta get rid of those. Like that's how they really see it. And I seen like something on Facebook where a dude didn't get accepted or something didn't get a job because of his dreads. So I definitely think the dreads with black males is not.
Yeah, it's basically how you wear it. Because I used to have dreads.
He used to have it like time.
Like people thought I smoked if anything, but my dreads was
Yeah,
always
they thought I
like.
was a threat. Yeah, they thought.
Yeah, my dreads was always.
I'm not saying that there isn't a stigma with you guys. I'm just saying I don't think it affects it as much as it does with women.
Right.
Just like even the fact that her not being able to wear her hair, her natural hair, and a puff for us is just a ponytail. That's our ponytail. That's our ponytail. That's equivalent to a white girl putting her hair in a ponytail. The fact that that's even a conversation is a problem. You know?
I remember I was at Tech and these white girls, they were like, so what is your hair doing? How is it standing up like that?
Shut
and
up.
It was the ponytail. It's the ponytail.
That's my ponytail.
Yeah.
Every time I wear my locks, if I take my locks out and just like wear it freely, it was like, yo, how does it? All the white people in my job, like, how does it twist like that?
They say, can I touch it?
Yeah.
That's my next question. How do we feel about other races touching our hair?
If they ask,
Why are you asking?
no, but if they ask, I can consider it, you know. But if you just, without asking, I'm just like, well, I couldn't even consider
I
it.
guess this is the thing for me. I'm not gonna go up to Becky or Sarah because they dyed their hair burgundy and say, "Can I touch your hair?" I don't want to touch your hair.
I love hair.
No, like, so since my hair doesn't look like yours, why do you want to just touch? Like, what?
Some people just be so intrigued.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm reading mine wrong.
Right.
Why are you intrigued by my hair?
Because it's different.
But their hair is different from mine. I'm not intrigued by it.
Look, it's the power. It's like you wear your natural hair and you so proud and bold.
You can do whatever you want.
So that's what it is. Okay.
And you can do whatever you want with the hair. You
I'm telling you, even these
That's
baby boomers,
amazing.
like these black baby boomers that was born in the 50s, and like my director, my assistant director, when they saw me with my hair, when I came in the interview, it was like, they just looked at me like, wow, he's really wearing his hair out. He's always proud, you know what I'm saying?
I will say that when I see either male or female with locks, I immediately get like a sense of something from them. It's something powerful. I will say it's a stranger. It could be a stranger at Walmart.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I usually don't hear that from the older African American people. It's usually like, you need to comb your hair. I hear that a lot. What's wrong with you today? Did you just not feel about?
That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between men and women, I think, too, as far as that. Because I get that.
Yeah.
Not me now. But when I was transitioning my hair, that's what I was.
No, it's a power
Even from
thing.
family members.
It's a power thing. When they see you in your natural hair, they like, you bold and you confident, you walking with that strut. Like they like, wow. So what is this? They want to know.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I think sometimes it's a respect thing too, because one time I was wearing box braids. No, I was wearing Hardy twists. She was like, I like your braids. And everybody, all the black girls in the room were like, they're not braids, they're twists. And she kind of got upset. But then we had to take her to the side and be like, we're just telling you what it is. We're informing you on what the actual hairstyle is. So when you see someone else wearing the same style, you can come up to them with respect and let them know you like their hair, but you don't address them in the wrong way.
Right.
So, like they were saying before, sometimes they're just intrigued, they're just curious to try to figure out how do you get your hair like that.
Yeah, why my hair is not like that?
Yeah,
especially white people always ask, how can I get dreads?
Yeah.
I be like, you can't.
Yeah.
I know they can, but I just they can, but I just tell
How do y'all
them.
feel about that? Why people getting locks?
No,
chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out. It's not naturally, they can't twist it like ours. They have to use some type of tool to do it.
Fernando, you gonna say something?
No, I always felt like they looked like pirates when they got dreads. Like,
They look like pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I always felt like they looked like that with the dreads.
I just tell them, no, you can't get them.
They got it, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
That's what I don't care. Like, they got the
they stole the culture from us. You know what I'm saying? But like, if they ask me how can you get them like this, you can't. Your head texture, you can't do it. I just basically tell them like that. You just cannot do it. I have no.
I want locks so bad. I really do. I just like to change my hair.
She's
But
like,
I really,
I
talked to my mom about it this morning, because her hair, she has inner locks, the smaller ones, and it was so beautiful. And I was like, Mama, I want locks. Pumpkin, no.
tell them to stop doing that too. Man. I just cut you off. Tell them to stop doing that. Like, tell them to go back to the palms. Interlock. That tears your hair up in the scalp.
Which one?
Interlock.
Oh,
Really?
It does.
so what's
You said it tears it from the scalp?
From the scalp. Because it's a tube.
But it's twisting.
Yeah, twisting that tube.
That's
So
what I
that's-
want.
Nah, I'm gonna do palm on.
the interlock? You take the dreads.
Is that what you have?
And you bring it back out.
Oh.
That's the only way my retwist stay is with interlocking. Palm rolls, it'll revert.
You gotta, it's doing it. You gotta use a different chemical. What kind of what you gotta use a natural chemical? What chemical?
But they tell you not to use a lot of this stuff. You gotta
No,
use
what
one.
kind?
Like, okay, the most recent one I used was the Jamaican lime and
Yeah, that's it.
I can't remember.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up with.
Do you tie your hair up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you gotta mix it up. You can't use too much. You gotta mix it with the lavender.
Yeah, because I mean, the
Mix it
first
with
time I
lavender.
did it, I had palm rolls strictly. And then the next time I went to get my hair washed, they just all fell
Yeah, because it's not locked. It's not
Yeah.
locked.
So, do you
Wash your hair
twist
when
your
you keep
hair?
your dreads.
Yeah.
Sometimes I twist my.
Does anybody have any other statements about natural or experiences with their natural they want to speak about?
From family, I don't want to say who the person was because they're close to me, but this person, it was something similar to that actually, but I had gotten dressed up. I think I was going to church or something. And this person said that I looked really pretty, but then they said, "Oh, I'm not too fond of the natural hair." But I mean,
A black man?
yes.
What?
Nah, he ain't gonna blame me.
No, he's a black man. Yeah, and that just didn't really sit well with me since this is someone who I, look up to and I value their opinion. And I will say when I go out and I have my hair straight or with braids or something, as opposed to wearing my puff, I do get more attention.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that when you guys are out, ladies, do y'all like pretty much what she said? Because that happens to me if my hair is in a certain style versus another style.
Oh yeah.
I get approached by a certain type of guy.
Yeah, it's different type of guy. I say a different type of guy.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
What's the
I would
difference?
say if I wear my hair froed out, just out, I do get approached more by Caucasian men than I would.
No, that's true. Bro, you lost.
Now, real black men like natural hair.
These
I know what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
I know what y'all are saying.
But there's a lot of them.
But the majority.
Where you be at? You be like in
Tell me.
cultural.
Where you be at?
Where you be at?
Where you be at?
That's the thing. That's the you in the white area, then yeah.
Where you
I
be at?
go to Trappist out a lot of times.
You gotta wear it.
Except for
Where?
Where you
I
said?
know what you're talking about.
Trappist out.
Where is
It's
that?
like,
It's a lot.
yeah.
There's a lot of black men.
Yes. Just us there.
I don't know.
Anyway,
That's the truth.
But yeah, it does. A certain guy will approach you based off how your hair is. Definitely. If my hair is bone straight and in a weave or a wig and it's bone straight, long,
Oh, yeah.
or a bob, I get approached by a certain guy that will not approach me if my hair is in its natural state or like this.
Oh, me, it really struck that mom, boy.
I remember I had an Afro puff ponytail. It was fake. And I was in a club and this guy approached me. He was like, oh, my beautiful African queen, you are just so beautiful. Yeah. And I was sitting next to my homegirl who happened to be white. And he eased over there and talked to her. I said, oh, okay. I said, man, these folks are crazy. I said, I get it.
Natural hair has helped me come with my confidence.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And I do like buzz cut every year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, she's been bald.
Yeah, so since I've been natural, I would do a buzz cut every year just to boost.
So you're not confident with natural?
No, I am. I'm saying it's just because with my natural, sometimes I feel like it's a cloak for me. So
you hide behind your hair sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I hide.
I know a lot of women that has your length of hair and they hide behind it.
Yeah, so it can. I don't even know how to put it, but yeah. So
it becomes what you are.
Exactly. So I just will buzz cut it once a year.
That's good.
Why?
She just told y'all.
I know, but you don't have to do it.
No, she's telling you why for her own.
It's her own.
Yeah.
So not for anybody else.
I'm gonna try this second.
About 2 years ago? She had shaved the side one time and then it just kept going. And then she was bald headed. I was so mad. And I was like,
I'm kind of like that too. I cut my hair off randomly. I won't do it at that often, but I do it probably like every 6-7 years. I'll cut my hair.
Yeah.
I like to do it.
Hey, look, men love the long natural.
I don't care.
See, now,
It's for yourself. It's not for men.
It's for men. I ain't trying to hear y'all.
No. That's why she does that, because she don't want to do anything for a guy. She want to do it for herself.
I see. That's what cool.
Thank you.
But if you gotta wear it, just wear it. You love it, trust me.
But yeah, to piggyback off what Tammy said, a lot of my observations the negative does come from the black men when it comes to natural hair. Not you guys, not black men like you, but there are. You guys should talk to them more and pass. Exactly around you and just pass on what you guys are saying.
They gotta stop
Shit like that. They gotta stop being influenced by me. They gotta start doing it.
It's not even that. It's actually the older.
The older men were influenced by media. Yeah, basically that's what it was.
And y'all gotta talk to the girl.
Because in media, that's all you see. You see a lot more women. Back then, you see women with straight, permed out hair. In the media back then, when they grew up, this was watching.
Versus media now, if you actually look at media and just watch, there's actually a lot of natural hair in media now.
What's that?
Cody, you said we have to talk to the women. What do we talk to the women about? I feel like I don't know the people that get perms anymore.
I know every girl I know who that.
I don't know anybody else that gets perm anymore. And I know women that wear weave, but they wear weave to protect their natural hair.
The older ones are still doing it. Yeah, the older ones are still doing it.
It's kind of hard talking to them. They don't listen.
They don't listen. No, I can talk to them. I don't give a damn. I can talk to them. They feel it, man. They feel me still telling what's up. I be talking to my director all the time about that. Like, because he really doesn't like this one girl who have a natural, we didn't even say like her, but he kind of like say or do some things or whatever when she wear her natural hair or whatever. He's an older man, so.
Is he white?
No, he's black. He's black.
But don't you when we used to liquor store at that time? Yeah. I was around liquor one time. I eat a lot. So I'm thinking he's commenting towards me looking young. I had my hair big, in a natural style, and basically he was saying if I straighten my hair, I look better. I thought he was saying if you straighten your hair, you look older, so I need. And I repeated, he's like, no, you look better. No, what was he?
It was, the gas station.
Yeah. It is what it is.
They black too.
But yeah,
like to, but it's just the way media just been influencing their lives and their brain.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But in the end of
It's
the
just
day,
you keep programming somebody's mind over and over and over again. They just gonna get used to that life.
Yeah, that's true.
but but personally, I think women have it easier because men are more.
I'm not saying that because I'm not saying that because I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't know. So I'm taking their opinions out, but I wouldn't say that.
Now I'm speaking as far as the hair. Like no matter what a woman how she wear it, men are desperate anyway, so they gonna try to talk to me.
But it's not about a guy trying to talk to us though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like just in general.
Okay.
Just in general, but I feel like men, we have to carry our stuff differently for us with our hair too. I can't. Well, no woman. How many women do you think would talk to me if I wore a shag?
A shag is just your style. Because for instance, your hair texture. For instance, it's kind of like a shag though. The shag is just a style. It's like me picking a bob over this. That's just a style.
So you don't think it's gonna be easy out there?
So you would have bro, if he's not right, he would go for something like he hungry right now. You know what you want to shag? Bro, he's hungry right now.
It's different. Different stuff.
Bro.
Yeah, that's how I'm having a certain type of
That's
If I went to New Orleans, Mississippi.
No, if you was no.
I don't care what you're talking about. Shag.
You could not give no shag. I promise you that you won't get no play. You won't get no play if you put New Orleans with shag. That's a Dallas thing.
Oh, y'all have a balance.
I grew up like I'm from New Orleans.
So you were saying
That's
somebody with a shag?
No, I was asking like, would you like if I approached you like and I had a nice shag and all that, like would you like?
All five of these women said no. So
No, we never said that.
I said no.
you said the bitch don't keep the shag.
But if a guy was to approach me, and I'm single, and he approached me and has a shag, and other than the shag, he's somebody I would talk to, but you gotta cut the shag off.
Come on.
This is the same thing as if he don't like me cutting my hair short, so I'll just stop cutting my hair short. It's the same
So
thing.
he don't look cute when he cut his shag.
Probably.
No, to be honest.
It's a shag.
We making fun of the shag. The shag is an African culture.
The shag is just
It is. Oh, yo, bro, it is. That's what it was. It's an African culture, bro. It's an African culture, bro. It is, bro. Go look it up, bro. Go look it up.
Why not the shag
The
though?
shag. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
I don't want to talk about it. I've never
The shag
even talked about
it is an African culture. It is African culture.
It's like this.
It's more like if you look it up, it's more entwined with the mohawk and then this back here.
I hate the mohawk. I hate all of them.
It's a warrior stance in Congo. So it is African. It is, yo. All these hairstyles, all of them, dreads, all of them, yeah, all of them. The ones that we.
But yeah, I say it's the same. Men don't have it. I don't feel like y'all have it worse. That's a choice if you choose to wear shag.
Put it like this, bro. Put it
Yeah,
like this.
man would talk to her like she wore a weave or
Put it like this, bro. When you first started your dreads, right? That little ugly ass stage you gotta go through. When you first started your dreads, could you talk to girls?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So why can't somebody with a shag?
Come on, man.
I was kind of handsome, like. I heard women say, when I had dreads, bro, I heard women say, I don't like niggas with dreads, but you cute, you look good. I heard that. I'm serious, I heard that.
But they don't have a preference though. That's just that girl. That's how the girl's preference.
I don't know. I ain't never felt like that.
I personally know women that don't like locks, but I personally like locks. So it just depends on that woman and her preference.
Some
But
people
some people have to get past that look though.
No, he got it right though. He got it right because I was listening with this girl at one point. She didn't like dreads, but she was all over me though. So they could get past that point. She hated my locks. She hated my locks. She was black. She hated my locks. She hated my locks. But she wanted me to.
Yeah.
could get past that. Look, I don't know that shit.
But I mean, that's the same. That's how it works then. Like what you were saying, as far as with the natural hair.
But the thing is, dreads is universal.
Okay. You say shag is Dallas.
Shag.
Oh, we talking about
But nah, but see, the people that don't know me, when people don't know me and if I dress a certain way, and people don't know me and I dress a certain way, I get posed as a threat with my locks. Then, you know what I'm saying? Because if I got a hoodie on and I'm wearing my locks freely, I get posed as a threat, like, especially when I go to work. Yeah, if I wear a hoodie when I go to work and stuff like that, a lot of people that see me that know me or whatever, that don't know me, I get posed as like a threat. Like they kind of get scared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what, real talk, if I see a guy like you know I would think automatically, because I see it a lot, you a white girl.
What?
Yeah, with the
I ain't gonna lie.
everything, and you a white girl.
I know you wouldn't, because I know you
I'm about to say, I can tell by your personality, you know, but me just watching you, in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, you a white girl.
It's straight vibe. To me personally, I think more black people are attracted to men with dreads more than white women. Like,
I'm just saying, like, he would like a white girl.
oh, no,
I'm talking right now.
I like your personality, no. But just in your type with the long locks and all that stuff, yeah,
I never heard that before.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
with burgundy tips.
Next episode.
With a 27 piece.
Yeah, for me, and wrap up this episode about natural hair. Your hair is pretty wild.
Thank you guys. Well, it's not my own, but I brought it.
All right, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Okay, it was on the 44th POTUS, all in a beautiful floaters. Rachel the Lazar want it, all of the cool kids on it. Don't need a dollar, but if you got this in your DNA, partner, you born rich. Dr. Miami gets millions of dollars to bless him with features we born with, like big lips, wide nose. Used to be like stars, eyes, now big lips, wide nose, thick thighs, they life goes. See the sun, we absorb that A, stay down like a floor mat, yeah. It's the reason Brian jump so high, it's the reason Usain run a 4 flat. Puff that and we don't stop. Black don't crack, don't need Botox. In the 60s, looking half they age. Angela Bassett, Felicia Rashad. Talk that talk, no more being modest. What you call a woman with the pigment? God, it's impeccable genetically. You better check the pedigree. Be dominating every